What's up and welcome back to the video. So we are back at the Villiers compounds because I don't know if you guys can notice the scenery is a bit different and Zane's bike is kind of falling apart, but we're fixing it. Not really falling apart, but still being assembled. So
it's routine maintenance, that's what we call it.
Routine maintenance. So we forgot to film the intro for this video, so now we're back a couple of days later. In this video we're going to go through all the awesome Spanjaard products that we are going to use to clean our dirt bikes.
Clean and lube our dirt bikes.
Yes.
That's what we're doing today.
Hashtag clean bike, happy bike. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoy it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into the process of rinsing off your dirt bike and what to avoid. Alright, so before we start washing the bike, there's a couple of things you have to remember. Obviously, you want to avoid the wheel bearings, the shock bearing or the heim joint, the swing arm bearings, and you need an exhaust plug. Also, if you don't have a air box cover, just leave the air filter in. You can see it's hiding in there. Then you know, it won't get in water into your car. And Zane's got a little bit of a flatty over here. Eh?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened to your rim?
You know, I think I'm just riding a bit too fast for what the tire can handle. So it's time I upgrade to one of these bad boys.
Yeah.
You know, like a moose.
So we got a moose for Zane. We're going to install it, but that's going to be in a later video. But we'll get it up to you guys. So while Zane starts rinsing off the bike, I'm going to show you guys the product that we're going to be using and how to mix it with the water, and then we'll probably jump into a time lapse of Zane washing the bike. Sweet. Okay, so now we're done rinsing off the bike, and as you guys can see, the weather caught up to us a bit. So never mind all this junk lying here. We're quickly going to explain to you guys what we're going to use to clean the bike and how to dilute it. If you can't hear us, sorry about the rain noise. Not much we can do about nature. Alright, so what we're going to use to clean the bike first off is Spanjaard Extreme Clean. So it's like a normal multi-purpose degreaser. It's biodegradable and it's super simple. The instructions are on it for the mix. And yeah, so we've got the water mixed up. Now we just gotta wash the bike. And obviously we don't mind getting wet, so we're gonna wash the bike in the rain. Now that the bike is nice and clean and dried off, we're going to talk about the next product that we're going to use on the bike. Nice and clean, nice and clean. Okay, so the next thing we're going to use to clean the chain is Spark. So this is a lubricant that also displaces water and also acts as a penetrating oil. So we can hit the chain with it, get the chain nice and clean, and then we'll move on from there. So, Zane. The next product we're gonna do is Spanjaard brake clean. And you know, if you're pushing the pace, and you try to ride race pace and you hit the brakes hard, a little bit of residue gets stuck onto the discs from the brake pads. So what we do is we hit the disc with a little bit of Scotch-Brite, just like that. Now that he's scraped off a little bit of that residue with the Scotch-Brite pad, we're going to use the brake clean just to clean off the residual matter on the disc. You can hit the other side, good sir.
It's important not to get these on the plastics, because they will definitely cut your lifespan on the plastics. Keep it on the disc, keep it on the pad.
Sweet. And preferably wear gloves, but this is not a professional workshop. We are not professionals, nor have we ever claimed to be, and safety third.
So over here we've got silicone spray. So if you like to mesh your bikes up like we do, this is a neat little trick to just make it look cleaner and nicer. Basically just a water resistant spray, keeps the plastic clean, lets the mud run off. So you just want to spray this on nice and thick, give it a good old layer on the plastic. Just get it a good wipe, let it get all over, and you can see how nice and shiny it's starting to look already. So all your black plastics, even your hard guards, like give it a nice good spray, and you'll find that next time when you wash your bike, the mud comes off a bit easier as well.
Yeah, and a good tip is really coat it on underneath your mud guards, because that's obviously where most of the mud gets stuck. So it'll make it so that the mud doesn't cake up as badly, and if you're lucky, when you wash the bike, it just like falls off. So that's the general idea behind the silicone spray. That's just something we do, so you guys are welcome to implement it if you want. And not only do we just use it on our bikes, it's also pretty handy to coat your boots with it. Same principle, it just helps keep the dirt off and makes it easier to clean after you ride. Okay. Alright, so now that Zane's got the bike mostly done, we can have a look. You see, nice and shiny. What's that saying? Shiny like a diamond in a goat's ass. Amateur hour, sorry about that. Okay, so that's pretty much all the products that we use to clean our bikes, but there's some other products that Spanjaard also has that you'll see in some other videos, but we'll quickly go over them right here. Alright, so as you can see, it's a fairly extensive product range. Over here we got the spark and the silicone spray we already used. We've got copper compound, silicone paste, thread locker, wheel bearing grease, mousse lube, penetrating spray, for those stubborn nuts and bolts that don't want to come loose, and just get it with some penetrating spray, give it a couple of minutes and you won't snap your bolts. Air filter cleaner, I've already used it, it works amazingly, but we're going to do a separate video for you guys showing how it works. Air filter oil spray, electro clean, gets the dirt out of your electronics, also helps repel water. This is Rapido clean or rapid clean. It's ideal to clean out your wheel bearings. Also something that you do not want to get onto your plastics, because it'll kill your plastics. And good old carb cleaner. So if you guys are interested in any of these products, you can go over to Spanjaard's page, or you can hit up Craig from Industrial Hardware Supply Co. He is one of our riding buddies that has been kind enough to supply us with all these products, all these amazing products, and we are so thankful for that. Yeah, all the links to their social and websites will be down below in the description. Be sure to check it out. And so, Zane, welcome to your first vlog.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, alright, so guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit share, hit subscribe, and remember, peace out and keep ripping.
Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause.